Hi, my name's Betsy, and we're going to do a 60-minute yoga for cancer class today. The class is specific for in treatment or for recovering cancer patients. But if you are a survivor that is out of treatment for a while, this exercise is really good for you as well. So join along. I'd like to mention that I am certified for yoga for cancer, as well as Kripalu yoga. Self-care, really important. Throughout this practice, do what your body wants you to do. If I'm asking you to do something that your body is fighting you on, listen to your body. Make sure you keep yourself safe. With me here, you there, I'm not able to have a understanding of what you're fighting right now, what you're dealing with. So please, by all means, listen to your body, keep yourself safe. Today, what we're going to need is one mat. I've got two here so that I can demo in different directions. You're going to need 4 blocks or a bunch of different books that you can stack up. I have a bolster and then 2 blankets directly behind me. So we're going to start by sitting, nice tall seated position on top of some blankets or on a bolster, and you want to have your hips slightly towards the front of the bolster. Put 1 block under each thigh just to provide a little extra support. Long torso, shoulders in line, back and down, kissing those shoulder blades, reaching out through the crown of your head. And just notice your natural breath. Develop some body awareness. Don't change your breath, just notice it. And in these times that we're going through right now with the COVID-19, it's really important to allow your body to relax, to set some time aside just for yourself. Challenges are gifts that force us to search for a new center of gravity. Don't fight it, embrace it, and find a new way to stand. For those who have gone through cancer or are going through cancer, they completely understand that you need to embrace what you're going through and find a new way to be strong. So thank you for joining us in the yoga class. Continue focusing on your breath. On your next inhale, inhale, 3-part breath, filling the belly, expanding the ribs, shoulder blades or collarbones going up. And exhale, release all 3 parts. Continue with that breath for 7 more breaths as I turn down the music. Remember, 3-part breath. Inhale through the nose, feeling the belly coming out, feeling your ribs expand, and feel your collarbone rising. And as you exhale, feeling the collarbone going down, the ribs go back into place, and your belly button goes closer towards your spine. 5 more breaths in. And exhale through the nose. Inhale deeply, expanding the belly, filling it, ribs open, collarbone up. And exhale, feel everything going back into place. And if your body fights you on this 3-part breath, acknowledge it. Listen to your body. Just visualize. If you can't take that 3-part breath, just visualize inhaling, bringing that breath down to your belly, into your ribs, into your collarbone. And as you exhale, visualize the air coming back out slowly. 2 more breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. 1 more breath in. When you think you've gone as far as you can, try to bring in just a little bit more breath in. And exhale through the nose. When you think you've let all that air out, bring out a little bit more. And very gently go back to your natural breath. We're going to do something that is really wonderful. It's a form of meditation, but it allows you to go wherever you want to go, whether it's to the beach, whether you're going into this big open field and walking through all of the wilderness there, or even in the mountains or the forest. You pick where you want to go. We're going to gently close your eyes or soft gaze on the ground. And gently breathing in, visualize where you are. Find that perfect ideal space, open field, mountains, or the beach. Continue to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, very gentle. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, keeping your eyes closed or soft gaze. It's easier to visualize with your eyes closed. Now, on your next inhale, smell the air. Does it smell sweet? Can you smell the ocean? Do you smell the flowers in an open field? And exhale. On your next inhale, feel. Are you walking on rock, sand, or grass? Exhale. Inhale. Touch your clothing. How does that feel? Are you in a bathing suit? Do you have on your hiking boots? Continue easy breaths in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Inhale. What do you taste? Can you taste the salt in the air? Can you taste the air, the breeze? Is it sweet? Is it salty? Continue to breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Can you hear birds singing? Can you hear seagulls? Do you hear the music from the waves coming in and out? Be fully present in your ideal place. Now gently open your eyes. I'm going to slightly move towards the camera, so I'm facing you a little bit more. Remember to keep 2 blankets behind you, sitting comfortable on your bolster, and open your eyes. Tall torso, shoulders back and down, kissing that the shoulder blades together. Just gentle, reaching out through the crown of your head. Extend your hands out, fingers reaching towards the ground. And gently bring your hands into a fist, and extend your thumbs up as you inhale. A gentle exhale, bring your thumbs down, warming up the shoulders. Inhale, thumbs up. And exhale, thumbs down. Inhale, thumbs up. Exhale, thumbs down. Hands back to your knees. Nice, comfortable seated position, tall back, tall seated position. Arms on your knees, hands on your knees. And I want you to very gently bringing your shoulders forward, bringing your shoulder blades back, kissing the shoulder blades, leading with your chin, bringing your belly down to your lap. And then exhale, rounding your back, bringing your shoulders forward, stretching out your back. Nice bend towards the back wall. Inhale, forward, bringing your belly to your legs, shoulders back, and chin forward. Very gentle movements, warming up the spine. Flexion forward. Inhale, extension of the spine as you bring your belly towards your lap. One more time. Exhale back, feeling those shoulders loosen up. One last time, full movement forward. And one last exhale. And inhale back to neutral. Bringing your hands to your side, taking one of your blocks or your books, putting it on each side of your blankets or your bolsters. We're going to use this for a little extra stability. If you want them a little bit higher, put them up higher. Hands right on top, palms flat on top, nice tall back. Inhale, your left arm up and reaching over, bringing your elbow to your ear. Long stretch on your left side, and exhale, arm back down. Inhale, right side over, nice stretch, reaching out, and exhale. Now if you're finding this uncomfortable, bring your hand to your shoulder and lift your elbow up. And exhale down. If you're okay, bring your arm all the way up. You're still getting a stretch, whether your hand is on your shoulder or you're using a full extension. One last time. Inhale up and exhale down. One last time on the right side. Inhale up and exhale down. Any adjustments you need to make, go ahead and make them now. Want to make sure you're comfortable. Hands back on your knee. Take an inhale and exhale through the mouth. Hands back over to the side. Inhale, arms up to shoulder height. And I want you to twist to your left, bringing your left hand to the back, placing it gently on top of the blankets, bringing your right hand to the outside of your thigh or knee. Gentle movements, and then inhale back up. We're going to the other side, looking over your shoulder behind you. Inhale up and exhale back. Inhale up, one last time on each side. And inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up and bring your hands back to your knees. Nice tall torso, shoulders back and down, reaching out through the crown of your head. Inhale, arms forward, palms facing down. Take your left hand and put it on your right shoulder. Right hand on your left shoulder. One last movement to warm up the shoulders. Inhale, elbows up. When you've gone as far as you can, release the hands from your shoulder. Extend your arms as wide as you're comfortable with. Nice, slow, mindful movements. And bring your hands back out in front, palms down. Take your right hand to your left shoulder, left hand to your right shoulder. Inhale, raising those elbows up, and exhale, arms all the way out. Nice, slow movement. We're going to move the blocks, put them right up towards the front. I'm going to put mine right here, out of the way. I'm going to do a pyramid, a block pyramid. We will use those. If you have a bolster, I want you to take the bolster and move it towards the back of your mat. And then put one blanket over to the side. Take another, open it up, put it just about center of your mat. We're going to use this to help shield your knees. Now, if you want a modified tabletop, we're going to bring the blocks to the mat in a pyramid, moving your blanket up. We're going to do modified tabletop. So nice, straight. You can have it this height. If you're good with just one block down, that's perfect. But if you want it higher or even this height, use that. Pressing your palms into the block. Make sure it's steady. If you've got books here, make sure they aren't going to slide as you press your weight into those blocks. Knees should be hip distance apart, directly under your hip. And we're going to come into neutral, a modified neutral tabletop. Nice straight back. We're going to do some more movements of the spine. Notice your natural breath, placing the top of your feet gently into the mat. Gentle push, giving yourself a little more stability. And I want you to inhale, dropping your belly down towards the ground, shoulders back, leading with your chin up, and then exhale, tucking your chin in, rounding your back. If that's a little too high for you, just use the two blocks. You can always just come all the way down to the floor. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale forward. And exhale, tucking, rounding the back, bringing the chin in, bringing the belly button towards the spine. And inhale forward, dropping the belly, lifting the hips. And tucking the chin in and rounding the back one more time. Now very gently come down if you can. Okay, take a breath here and very gently come back to your tabletop. Neutral tabletop, hands should be just below your shoulders, knees hip distance apart. And I want you to gently inhale, lifting your left leg, placing your toes on the ground. flexing your foot, reaching, just pushing out through the heel of your extended leg. Then I want you to gently look behind you. And inhale, coming forward. Exhale, looking behind you on the other side. Keeping your pelvis as parallel to the ground as you can. And one more time. Nice twist in the spine, looking behind, gently pressing through the heel of your foot. One last time. Inhale forward and exhale back, and gently come back into neutral. I'm going to change sides so you can see on this side. Keeping your knees, stay in the position you were on the first round. I want you to inhale, bringing your leg back, flexing your toe, putting your toes in the ball of your foot on the ground, pressing gently out through the heel of your extended leg. Slight bend in the knee, keeping your shoulders directly over your hands and gently reaching out, looking over your shoulder. And inhale, back to the other side. Nice twist in the waist, giving the spine a nice twist. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward and exhale back. One last time, over. And then inhale, and let's come back into a neutral tabletop. Back, I'm coming back to my original spot. You stay right where you are. Now very gently step back off of your blanket. Take your blanket and fold it over and put it on top of the other blanket. Come back up to the front and keep your block there, and then just stack the other two here. So now we're in a modified table. Knees hip distance apart, shoulders directly over your wrist. And I want you to gently sit back and bring your left leg forward, tuck your back toe, and I want you to press into the blocks and gently come up into a lunge. Stretching that leg out, keeping a slight bend in your knee, pressing gently through the heel of your extended leg. Your knee should be above your ankle. Nice, gentle, relaxed shoulders. And then bend that back knee, pressing into the blocks and coming up very gently to standing. So nice, tall stand. So we're going to gently move these blocks over just a little bit. Now I'm coming to this side so you can see. Nice, tall stand, feet hip distance apart. Your knees are directly above your ankles. Slight bend in your knee, neutral pelvis. So you want your pelvis to not be pulling you back or forward. Long torso, shoulders back and down, reaching out through the crown of your head. And take a deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. And gently come back to just where your blocks are. Have your foot behind your blocks, about 3 inches behind the block at this point. And I want you to inhale, arms up, exhale, back down. Now remember, if you do this and it's painful for you, I don't know what your situation is, you can only go as far as your body wants you to. So if you can't extend your hands, use your elbows with your hands on your shoulder. So we're going to inhale, arms up, and then exhale, bringing your right arm down to the side and gently moving the left arm overhead. Nice side stretch. And exhale and reverse the other side. Inhale, up and over. Inhale, up and exhale, over. One more time. Inhale, up, exhale, over. Inhale, up and over. And gently bring your arms down. Now, this allows you to have side body flexibility when you do the side bends. So next we're going to do arm movements. We're going to do 10. I want you to inhale, palms facing forward, gently bringing your hands up, palms up at the shoulders, bringing your hands together, and then exhale, palms out and back to the side. Inhale, up, and exhale, back down. As you're doing the swan wings, you're keeping your standing tall position, mountain pose. Exhale down. You're maintaining that position, ankles above or just below your knees, neutral torso, neutral hips, long torso, shoulders slightly back, and reaching out, standing tall through the crown of the head. 4 more. Inhale up and exhale down. If you are into it and its body is agreeing, move your head up with your hands and exhale, moving your head down with your hands. 1 more, up and exhale down. And come back into mountain. Equal weight on the balls and the heels of your feet. Hip distance apart for the feet. Slight bend in the knee. Neutral pelvis, long torso, shoulder back and down. The swan wings, when we do this, we are activating our lymphatic drainage in our arms, allowing the body to remove all the toxins. And inhale back into mountain. Inhale, arms forward, palms facing down. If you need to, place your hands here or here. Listen to your body. And then very gently bend your knees as if you're sitting on a chair behind you, bringing your arms up in front, or again, keep them here or here. We're going to hold this for a few breaths. This is allowing us to stretch our hamstrings, giving us a little bit more flexibility, squeezing the glutes slightly together, squeeze those thighs slightly together, and then exhale, coming back up. Taking a breath here, in through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. Next inhale, arms up, grab your left wrist and gently come over to the side. Inhale up, grab your other wrist over to the side. One last time, inhale, arms up, grabbing your wrist on your left side, on your right side, and gently come over. Inhale up, Grab the right wrist one last time. We're providing flexibility in the spine, in the shoulders, and we are also helping with lymphatic drainage here. Getting all those lymph nodes in your upper body to eliminate all the toxins that it's built up. Back into mountain pose, stand tall. Make sure your blocks are right on the front of your mat. In mountain pose, I want you to very gently bending from where your legs and your pelvis attach, right in this area, and very gently come forward, keeping your head above your heart and putting your hands on top of the blocks. Now when we came up with our left foot forward. Now we're going to go right leg back. Sorry, your left leg back. Nice tall lunge. You should have a straight line, or as much of a straight line, from the heel in the back all the way to the top of your crown. Straight leg with a slight micro bend in the knee. Long straight spine reaching out through the crown of your head, and gently inhale, bring your knee down. Pressing into the block, I want you to bring your other leg back, and we're going to come to a seated position. Gently move your blocks off to help you come into a seated position. If you have any mobility issues, take two of the top blocks and gently move to your weakest side, using those blocks for stability. And I want you to gently bring your hip down and put the blocks over to the side of your mat. If you have water, take a sip. Very gently bringing yourself down onto your mat, using your hands for support. If you have before you come down, if you have knee problems, I want you to take a blanket and roll that blanket up. If you have lower back problems, I recommend you do this as well, to take any strain off of your back. Put the rolled blanket right up under your knees, using your hands to gently, elbows down, gently bring yourself down to the mat and moving your bolster where it's just touching the tip of your head. Hands to the side, palms down. Relaxing your feet for a moment. Take a breath in and exhale through the mouth. One more time. On your next inhale, point your toes, extend your hands overhead, resting your arm on the bolster above you, reaching, stretching as far as you can. And exhale, flexing your toes, bringing your hand back to the side. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze those thighs very gently together. Inhale, up. And exhale, back down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 5 more. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arms down. This exercise, the full body stretch, is excellent. Just before you get out of bed in the morning, try this 10 times, 2 more moves. And it helps with flexibility in your shoulders and in your ankles and your toes. And gently rest on the ground. Now gently move your bolster up out of the way. I'm going to put it in my corner, sending it to the corner. Arms down. I want you to bring your feet flat onto the mat. Move that blanket out of the way. And the feet should be flat down on the mat, each foot to the edge of the mat. Knees in together. If you need to keep your knees, if your knees still want to come apart, bring your toes in just slightly. What we're trying to do is relax the legs, but allow the knees to touch, keeping your knees bent. Inhale, arms up into cactus. Now in this position, you can use your blanket, bringing your blanket right to the side. If you're comfortable with your elbows all the way down to the ground and it's not straining your shoulders, that works as well. Listen to your body. Now, when you make movements, if you have a weaker side than the other, never allow the body to overextend to what you always keep your strongest side in line with your weakest side. The reason why is we want to build your weak side and we don't want to wear your good side down, your stronger side down. So just allow the stronger side of your body to go along with whatever the weakest side wants to do. So feet flat on the ground, knees bent, knees together, relaxing those legs. Arms out to cactus. Your elbows and fingers should be flat on the blanket, just raising the elbows slightly using the blankets. I want you to inhale, bringing your elbows and your palms together, and exhale back down. Inhale and exhale. 3 more. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale in and exhale down. Inhale one last time and exhale down. Taking a moment, take a breath in here. And we're going to gently come up, extending your legs. If you keep your block close by, let's get back down. I'm going to show you a really easy way to get up. Put both blocks on the side, your weakest side. I want you to come over to your side and then grab one block. Use your legs to help leverage and lift yourself up with your other arm and slightly come up like this. Using these blocks as a tool to help get yourself up and down. So our last pose is going to be a restorative pose that is perfect for the lymphatic system. So I want you to bring your mat over to the wall and extending a blanket here. You may need to move it, so keep it close at hand. And I want you to very gently, this will definitely need to be brought down a little bit closer for me. So put your hip right up against the wall. I have a heater here, and if you have a heater right near you, it's perfectly fine. We can work around it. Knees bent, feet flat on the ground. And I want you to very gently bring both hands directly behind you and just slightly move your torso towards the blanket that you've laid down. Bring one leg against the wall, and then very gently moving both legs up, allowing your arms to help get your torso to the ground. And then once you're there, just slowly move, shimmy yourself as close to the wall as you can get. And if you're not as close as you want to be, we're still getting the benefits. So your legs up, flexing your toes or pointing them, whatever feels comfortable for you. Shifting that blanket down where it's just below your hips or your shoulders. I'm going to get a little bit closer to this wall, but if you're comfortable where you are, perfect. Your legs can be hip distance apart on the wall. You can have them a little bit further, but if this is the first time you're doing legs up the wall, leave your legs hip distance apart. Bringing your arms up to cactus one last time. And breathing in natural breath, gentle breath in. I want you to inhale, bringing your left arm over to the right. If it doesn't go all the way over, that's okay. And exhale back down. Inhale, lifting that shoulder off the ground, bringing your arm over to the left side, and exhale down. Inhale, elbows and palms together, and exhale back down. Inhale, together, and exhale down. Now, this is perfect for stimulating your lymphatic system. We're going to hold this pose for about 10 minutes. It is perfect to assist in eliminating and moving lymphatic system fluid, lymphatic fluid. Your lymphatic system, and I'm sure all of you have heard of lymph nodes. The lymph nodes collect all the toxins out of your body. And unlike your blood system, your lymphatic system doesn't have the heart to pump. So how do you pump and move lymphatic system fluid through your body? You move your body. You use gravity. Using our legs up against the wall, we're doing a lymphatic fluid out of the legs into the torso. And then it goes into the system with our moving our hands. We're draining the lymphatic system in the upper body. So the lymphatic fluid goes all the way around the body. As it passes a lymph node, it takes the toxins out of all the lymph nodes as it passes, and then it brings it into the thoracic duct, and the thoracic duct processes it, and it goes into your kidneys, and then you eliminate the toxins through your kidneys. So relax and enjoy. We're stimulating the nervous system right now, the parasympathetic nervous system. You can put a blanket on top of your belly, which helps to promote the calming your nervous system. In the parasympathetic nervous system, that's where your body relaxes and heals. Easy breaths here. Allow your body just to relax. If your mind starts to wander, again, focus on your breath. Let the thoughts go. Very gently, notice your breath. Start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Now, if you do legs up the wall at home, I would advise not to do it more than 10 minutes at a time. And if it's new to you, just try 5 minutes at a time. Great lymphatic fluid drainage. Start to rotate your ankles and your wrist. And very gently bring your knees into your chest and slowly come over to your side. And catch your breath here for just a minute. And when you're ready, use your arms and your hand and your elbow to bring you up. And if you have a blanket under you, fold that over and bring it to the center of your mat. And come into a nice seated position. Your hips should be right at the edge, towards the edge of your blanket. You can cross your ankles. You can use the blocks again to help support your knees. And nice tall torso, shoulders back and down, reaching out through the crown of your head. Taking a breath in and exhaling. One more time, in and exhale. Bring your arms out to your side. Nice tall torso, sitting nice and tall, reaching out through the crown of your head. Inhale very slowly, arms up, and allow your eyes to come up towards the ceiling with your hands, palms together, and exhale to heart center. One more time. Inhale. And exhale to heart center. Now we're going to do one Om. I'd like you to inhale, and if you have never done an Om before, the practice of Om is 3 parts. Your lips will go into a ah, and then slowly lips together, puckered, and then lips together and a gentle vibration you'll feel in your lips. So let's take a deep inhale. Just listen in with me if you don't want to do it. Inhale. And thank you. May your thoughts be positive, may your words be kind, and may your heart be filled with love. Namaste. Thank you for sharing the practice. If you are interested in receiving copies of 2 of the poses we did today, I'm happy to email them to you. You can reach me at my email address that will show up at the very end of this show, but it is Betsy, B-E-T-S-Y, at yogabybetsy.com. And if you have any questions at all or enjoyed this show, please let me know. I love to get feedback. Thank you.